Cheeky is without a doubt envy. Whenever I'm with Hachan, she's like, "Meow." Whenever anyone is there, she's like, attention, me. She is 100% envy. 100%. She just wants to be the center of attention. Doesn't matter what the context is. Doesn't matter who it is, what it is. If I'm sitting on the chair, she's like, put me on the lap. I put her on my lap and she's like, I didn't think this through. I just wanted to be on your lap. I never knew why. I don't have a plan. There's no plan. It's just like me. She's just like sleeping on my arm now. Like she would literally just sleep on my arm. There is absolutely no plan here. And then something will happen and she'll be like, oh, I'm going to go do that now. She is so cute. I give her a little bed here. She's got a little pillow here just next to me. So like, you know, when I'm doing stuff, she sometimes just wants to be in the room. I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, what do we do here? There we go. Bro, chat, who among the homunculus is your least favorite? Least favorite? Least favorite. Ooh, everyone always... Bye, Hachan. Everyone always asks you your favorite. Maybe it'll be easy if I say my favorites. I like Bradley because he is just awesome. Pride is cool with the ability and everything, but he's a little shit. Bradley, I'd sort of get the appeal for that. Least favorite? Envy was a shit at times, but I don't know, okay to have around. For me personally, I got bored of Sloth very quickly because all he did was complain. It doesn't really do anything. And the one after that would be Gluttony because it's, you know, just dealing with that. And then after that is probably Lust because Lust is just full of it. Or probably Pride after that. Because it's just full of it. I mean, I know he's supposed to be, but he's just full of shit. 57. Eternal Leave. Oh my god, episode 58 is Sacrifices. Alright, let's go. The thing about Bradley, he fights fairly and no tricks, but the eye's not entirely cheating. Yeah, but his stats superior in combat that he doesn't need to cheat. I like that we could see the dwarf in the flask in its like just mouthy form in that opening, but we didn't realize the context of what it was. I just assumed it was one of those white things. Clearly it's not. By the way, in the original Fullmetal Alchemist, Bradley was called Pride. Wrath is someone else. Cool. That's interesting. I will be really curious to see if someone actually votes in the original Fullmetal Alchemist. I completely get the thing with Bradley that it fights fairly. He's just that, you know, in his combat, he's so overpowered and skilled that he doesn't need to resort to cheap tricks in order to win. He can just beat you because he's better than you. At the same time, if it was someone that, I don't know, used a sniper rifle or some shit, he would just spot you from a mile away and just no-scope you if he wanted to. So I think the choice of his weapon being a simple sword is very kingly. It's a kingly weapon. He doesn't use a gun. He doesn't use a rocket or anything like that. He fights you hand to hand. He looks at you in the eye when he kills you. It's a very kingly way of conduct. You know? It lives up to the name. Oh, here she is. She's still looking for him, though.
Hero Bradley has returned?
With a vengeance! He destroyed a Briggs tank!
Chew on that, you lousy Briggs traitors! Let's rally the remaining troops. We're gonna retake Central Command!
You could tell immediately that these guys are not Slav. Look at these heels. Look at these heels. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but look at these heels. Definitely not Slavs.
Chew on that, you lousy Briggs traitors! Let's rally the remaining troops. We're gonna retake Central Command!
The Fuhrer's at the main gate?
Well, this is the first time I've actually laid eyes on him. So now I know what the bastard who took my granddaughter's arm looks like.
Is that so? You sacrifice our country just so you officials can gain immortality and enslave the world as your own?
And I take it that Fuhrer Bradley is also aware of these plans.
He was created to lead this country for that purpose. Why shouldn't we do it? We're creating a world without war!
And you just have to murder the world first.
Wouldn't die, would be reborn. What you alchemists refer to as reconstruction. We wouldn't be murdering the population like you said. They would be given eternal life while dwelling inside us. Don't you see we would bring the world together as one? All as one, and one as all! As the few chosen ones of Amestris, we will bring unity to the entire country!
Oof!
So there you have it.
I mean, when the woman grabs a slipper, fucking run.
You still on their side? The only thing these guys care about is themselves. Will you help them?
Now wait, listen men, you need to follow orders. That's the only way I can put in a good word for you.
I've spent my entire life as a soldier, and it just feels wrong to disobey my superiors. But I don't even know what to believe after hearing all of this.
You can't make up your own mind after hearing their plans. How can you follow a superior you have no faith in? That is not loyalty. That's mindless self-deception.
Believe in yourselves. And choose life over death. Otherwise, you've led a shameful existence.
Damn!
I have a family right here in Central.
So do I.
Yeah, we all do. Well, sir? Consider this our retirement.
Come in, operations. What's the status?
It's not exactly favorable, sir. The Central soldiers are getting their second wind. What's your current location?
We're in the Fuhrer's office.
Any survivors? We've been unable to contact any of our allies near the office, General. I've got a bad feeling they've been surrounded by Central troops.
Understood. Get out of there if it gets too dangerous. Get out and leave me behind.
Yes, sir.
Well, this place is crawling with the enemy again. It won't take much time for their soldiers to fully regroup and seize the building.
Then we should hurry.
We get down far enough, I can easily dig us an escape tunnel to the streets.
Escape, huh?
That's right. I don't mean to sound rude, but you look like you could use a little breather at this point.
We're getting close.
So you can feel it too, huh?
You mean you can sense his presence or something?
Let's just say I've got a bad feeling. The best way I can explain it is that my old wounds are starting to ache.
Ah, Heels in Sky,
Well,
Western
now,
Spy.
I wasn't exactly expecting to have an audience. You're gonna give me performance anxiety.
Who the hell are you?
How should I answer that?
You might know me as the man who created King Bradley.
That is my most proud accomplishment. You created the Fuhrer? So
Motherfucker.
it's safe to say, you're obviously working with them!
I didn't realize that was you. And here I thought you were at the radio station when in fact you've come here to meet me in person. I can't tell you how much trouble you've saved me, Colonel Mustang. Why don't you boys keep them out of my hair for just a few minutes?
You have fire! Use it!
Who are these guys?
More dummy soldiers? No! They move too deliberately! It's not just on instinct.
These men were at one time the other candidates to become King Bradley.
The men who were gathered at birth, raised by the state, specifically educated and trained in combat for the sole purpose of becoming the Fuhrer. It took 11 unsuccessful attempts before the creation of King Bradley. So that means these men...
You could call them the leftovers, I guess. But one thing's certain. After years of training, they're skilled warriors in their own right. They may not be as powerful as Bradley himself, but they are strong.
Motherfucker!
Damn miserable traitors. What a stupid time to go passing out.
He fell on the blade?
Forgot about this.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Keep it in or I'll just bleed to death.
Exactly. You idiot.
So he's still going strong.
They need to get him out of there.
Ow! What the hell, old man?
It's not like I mean. Incoming!
Cheap son of a bitch.
How was that cheap? That was very skillful. You're joking. Ooh.
Certainly makes a difference when you have a weapon you're more comfortable with. It's impressive how quickly you move. You're even older than I am. However, this is as old as you're going to get.
Old man Fu!
Well, if it isn't the young prince.
Damn it, Ling! Ask me before you take over!
I can't help but recall the last time we fought when I took that girl's arm. It seems that once again you'd rather risk your own life than give up on something that's not even worth fighting for.
Young lord, forgive me. My life isn't worth fighting for.
Don't give me that crap! Are you honestly telling me that I should be like him? A king should fight for his people, because he is nothing without them. This man is about to sacrifice his own nation. His people. I'll never become the monster that he is!
If you are truly a man worthy to be king, you must be able to accept some loss.
You need to rest, please!
Oh, he's fucked. That's an artery. That's an artery.
You're right, young lord. I need rest. Time for this old man to find rest. Harden your shield, Greed! Protect the young lord's body! Young lord, become the king you're meant to be. This old servant has no choice but to offer his retirement! You stubborn fool! I'm taking you straight to hell with me, Bradley! You bastard!
Yeah, he's gonna cut the wires. Yeah, there it is.
Even while sacrificing myself, I still couldn't lay a single scratch on him.
This is why they created grenades!
Please forgive my shameful death.
That Philosopher's Stone might have given you the eyes of a god, but even you can't dodge an attack if you can't see it coming!
Oh, fuck you, idiot!
Alright, old man. Maybe you are going to hell, but you aren't going alone. I'll keep you company on the ride down.
Oh, you have my gratitude. Thank you.
Dude, the respect that guy had for him. I mean, he took out the blade, which is going to kill him too. But he didn't just attack him, he struck through him. Not only as cover, but to also give him the closure to know that his sacrifice wasn't in vain. And he did that without any hesitation, otherwise he would have missed the opportunity. Fuck, the amount of respect these guys have for each other. And they never even met before this! These are bloody warriors.
You have my gratitude. Thank you.
Fucking salute them, Jesus. Did he get the eye? Did he get the eye? Ah, crap. Now she's emotional.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Jeez, first a ditch, and then you run into a lamppost. Have you ever even driven a car before?
Will, shut up! It's not my fault that worthless piece of junk was impossible to control!
Calm down! This is no time for us to fight!
Can I just appreciate the subtle jab that the Japanese animators are doing at the Chinese guy? He gambles, he sucks at his job, he sucks with women, and he can't drive. My god.
We've just gotta hurry up and find a way to get underground!
Those sneaky Japanese!
Is that...
That must be from Colonel Mustang's men.
Let's just hope that everyone's okay.
Brother. Let's move!
Tell me he got the fucking eye at least. You just lost 2 people.
I get it. These guys are all superhuman. But come on! This is just ridiculous!
Christ! Ooh, nice elbow. Hey, he can fight. I like it. Damn, that's a woman. I now pronounce thee husband and wife.
You
Ooh!
your back wide open,
Head
sir.
jugular.
Gotta give you something to do.
Just get married already, damn it.
The portal of truth. I'm sure you're all familiar with the alchemist's ultimate sin. Human transmutation, of course. If they commit this taboo, they open the portal. And they pay the equivalent price for it.
The equivalent price. I take it you're referring to how the Elric brothers lost their bodies. Tell me, what price was it that you paid?
I lost part of my insides. And then after sacrificing part of myself, I learned the truth. Human transmutation. It can't even be performed. God, I'm sorry. You must find this dull, being a soldier and all.
Quite the contrary. The homunculi refer to those unfortunate enough to have opened the portal of truth as sacrifices. That could very likely be a clue as to what the enemy has in store.
So then, I take it there was somebody that you lost, and you wanted to see them again so badly that you risked opening the portal and losing your own body?
And what about you? Don't you have someone that you'd risk anything to see one last time?
That's not really the kind of thing we soldiers think about. We don't see any point in clinging to those who've died. We only know how to fight to keep more from dying.
I suppose that makes sense.
However, I do have some experience with what you've described. My first encounter with Edward Elric. When a homunculus invaded Fort Briggs, Edward blatantly refused my orders to tell me what he knew about it. At the time, I had not yet been made aware that the enemy had been holding the life of his childhood friend hostage. He just kept repeating, "I can't answer that." It was quite clear that any further threat from me would be wasted. In that moment, he was acting neither as a soldier nor as a dog of the military state alchemist. The look in his eyes was desperate. A boy willing to pay any price to protect the things he loved.
Ed always did have a knack for being stubborn.
I'd be lying if I were to tell you that I wasn't moved when I looked into his eyes. But still, that doesn't change the fact that he is a naive child. I only hope that he can help lead us out of this fight without his naivete burying us.
That should do fine.
I mean, that's the good thing about him. The very fact that he's young, full of energy and full of hope is it's a shame that a lot of these older people, it's something that they've lost because of their experience, and it pretty much happens to everyone. Eventually, you just accept it, and you just lose that hope. It's got a point to it, and he's like that little fire, whereas she's the Ice Queen. She's so used to it that she's just accepted that losing people is just part of it. There's so much in this fucking anime. There's so much in this fucking anime.
I suppose it's about time we got started.
Now number 16, number 17, number 21, number 23, and number 26. Come join me.
What's he doing?
Now then, here goes!
Ah, Philosopher's Stone.
What have you done?
This right here is just the beginning. You seem like a smart boy. Do you know how many military-operated alchemy laboratories there are here in Central?
69.
The last I heard, they've only got 4 labs left in the city.
No.
The 5th laboratory. They've got 5. It's a transmutation circle. The entire city.
You mean it's connecting all the laboratories into a circle?
Ah, crap, the opening!
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Izumi.
Yeah. That's our cue to get the hell out of here. We're far enough down to dig an escape tunnel. Stand back a few steps.
Then it's time to part ways. We're staying. We can't turn our backs on this fight now.
We're on a path leading directly to the heart of the enemy. We didn't come all this way just to pass up the chance to storm in there and pop some ventricles.
Are you sure about this?
You saved our lives. Thanks for your help, Izumi Curtis.
Don't mention it. Good luck, General Armstrong.
Yeah, you might want to start sprinting.
What?
And the sacrifices. Well, fuck.
Alphonse!
Izumi! Izumi, no!
So what? This asshole was just waiting to activate this.
No.
Son of a bitch. No wonder he was happy Mustang was here. Mustang's one of them, isn't he? The guy was just waiting to activate this shit the entire time. And all the fucks were in the city. Mustang was a candidate? Ah! Imagine being through that. I'm sorry, I've never been disintegrated before. I've never had the very atoms of my flesh disappear. So what? The dwarf in the flask came from Hohenheim, and now it's what? What's the end game, you fucking flask? What do you want? Women? Drugs? What do you want? What the fuck's the end game? You were already immortal. Ever heard of mind over body? What? I become one with vodka? Ah. He said he wants to become the perfect being. Well, talk about inadequacy issues. Ah. Alright, quick little break. I gotta go see if Hacha needs a little help, and we'll do one more episode, and it's gonna be midnight, but fuck sleep. I need this in my life. I need this in my life. Quick little break, guys. Quick little break.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.